السلام عليكم. أبنائي وأحبابي طلاب الصف الأول الثانوي سينيور 1. وعندكم طبعا هنزل بإجابات الإكسرسايز نمبر 2 بالنسبة للفيكتورز خاصة الجيومتري. طبعا درس مهم جدا مترتب عليه أفكار كثيرة. أنا اخترت مسائل التشايسز كلها، وإن شاء الله كده النهاردة نحاول نحلها ونفهمها مع بعض. قصادك سيادتك كده هو أول سؤال بيقول لك if vector A equals 3 over 5 و 4 over 5 ممكن تجيب لي 2 normal vector A. فطبعا أنا أصل لحضرتك هنا هو كتبت شكل فيكتور وجيت قلت لحضرتك أنا عاوز أجيب نورمال فيكتور. ما المقصود بكلمة النورم؟ أخدنا قبل كده المقصود بكلمة النورم روت الإكس باور 2 بلس الواي باور 2. الاكس 3 اوفر 5 الباور 2 9 على 25 بلس روت الواي باور 2 4 اوفر 5 يديني 20 اوفر 5. ده المقصود بكلمه النورم. طيب مضروب كل الكلام ده في 2، احط كل الكلام ده على حسب يديني 1 تايمز 2 ايكوال 2. السؤال الثاني فيكتور A وفيكتور B الراجل عطاني القيم بتاعتهم وقال لي الاي بارلل بي. عارفين يا اولاد اذا كان الاي بارلل بي اهو كل مساله بعلم عليها. إذا كان ال A parallel B then سلوب الأول equal سلوب التاني. طبعا قلنا في قانون مختصر اللي هو x1 في ال y2 minus ال x2 في ال y1 equal 0. مش هنستخدم القانون ده، هو القانون ده اللي احنا متعودين عليه سلوب ال y over x equal سلوب ال y over ال x. بالتالي عشان أجيب قيمة ال m negative 4 times 3 over negative 2 positive 6. number 3 إذا كان فيكتور A K2 وفيكتور B 2i minus j يبقى ممكن أقول الفيكتور A K2 والفيكتور B 2 and negative 1 and they are perpendicular. إيه شرط النورمال أو الشرط البربنديكولار between two vectors؟ لما يكون two vectors are normal بقول سلوب الأول تايم سلوب التاني equal negative 1. وكان في قانون مختصر برضو، أنا بقول القوانين اللي موجودة عند سيادتك وحضرتك فاكرها. كان في قانون مختصر كنا بنكتب عليه x1 في x2 بلس y1 في y2 equal 0. استخدم اي قانون من الاثنين. انا هستخدم القانون المختصر اللي احنا متعودين عليه. في بدل 3 سلوب الاول 2 over k سلوب الثاني نيجاتيف 1 over 2 بس اقلب واغير الاشاره. وبالتالي قيمه الk المعروفه 2 times negative 1 divided negative 2 k equal 1. number 4 if vector A 1 and 3 vector B 6 and 9 then the norm of 2A minus third B. حضرتك طبعا أول حاجة نجيب القيمة المطلوبة داخل النورم 2A minus third B. حضرتك عملت يا سير عندك الفيكتور A 1 and 2 1 and 3 ضربت الريزلت في الكونستنت 2 times 1 equal 2 2 times 3 equal 6. طب third فيكتور B فيكتور B موجود عندي لو حضرتك شايف اهو equal 6 and 9 مضروب في الثيرد. وزع الثيرد على الفيكتور ككل يبقى ثيرد 6 equal 2 ثيرد 9 equal 3. ماينس التو فيكتورز من بعض الاول ماينس الاول 2 minus 2 equal 0 6 minus 3 equal 3. بس الراجل عاوز نورمال انسر. حضرتك عارف نورم قانون روت الاكس باور 2 بلس الواي باور 2 روت 0 باور 2 بلس 3 باور 2 9 روت 9 equal 3. ودائما ما يكون النورم بالبوزيتيف. ما المقصود بالنورم؟ طول الفيكتور اي الديستانس اللينس بتاع الفيكتور. طيب نمبر 5 اذا كان C equal A plus 2B نحقق اول حاجه ال A plus 2B. what does it mean A vector which is value its value negative 3 and 4. طب 2B ضربت الفيكتور B times 2 وزعته times 2 2 times 2 equal 4 و 2 times 1 equal 2. بالتالي عملت adding between two vector الاول بيسمى قيمه ال A والتاني بيسمى قيمه ال B. السميشن يديني 1 and 6. بس الراجل برضو كل مره اقول لك الكلام ده مش عاوز ال A plus 2B ده عاوز نورم ال C which represent A plus 2B. يبقى نورم الانسر روت الاكس باور 2 بلس واي باور 2 equal روت 37. نمبر 6 B C والراجل عطاني ريليشن جميله 2A minus 3B equal 4C. عاوز النورم بتاعي. طب يا سيدي ازاي اجيب النورم بتاع ايه؟ يبقى لازم اسحب الايه لوحده في سايد. بالتالي قلت لك اهو since 2A minus 3B equal 4C طلعت بره الفيكتور بعكس الإشارة. So 2A equals 3B plus 4C. كالعادة 3 constant وزعته على B طلع نيجاتيف 6 و 12. 4 constant وزعته على C طلع 16 و 12. عملت adding between two vector الأول بلس الأول نيجاتيف 6 و 16 10. تاني بلس التاني 12 و 12 24. 10 and 24 represent double الفيكتور A. So الفيكتور A itself divided 2 both sides. So A equal 5 and 12. He asked me to get the norm of vector A. What does it mean in norm for the third time? Norm equal root x power 2 plus y power 2 12 power 2. So the result 25 plus 144 169. Its root equal 13. Number 7. سؤال جميل ومميز واحنا عارفين اسئله مميزه بنحط عليها ستار صغير كده. If A equals 3 and negative 1, vector B equals negative 4 and 2, then the direction vector negative 3, B plus A, its direction. What is the direction of this vector? Number 1, to get the value B plus A. Here, number 7, A 3 and negative 1, B negative 4 and 2. What does it mean B plus A? They're adding negative 1 and 1. He told me negative 3 multiplied by B plus A. Distribute negative 3 داخل الأوردر pair, so result 3 and negative 3. He asked me to get its direction. What does it mean direction? Shift it down to y over x. Negative 3 over 3, negative 1. Take care. When you use the calculator, we put only the positive answer. Shift it 10 to 1 equal 45. So your answer is 45. But ask yourself, sine is negative and the same time cosine is positive. This is in the fourth quadrant. To get the angle in the fourth quadrant, we use 360 minus your answer 45, the result 315. The next question, if A is a non-zero vector and K normal A equal norm negative 2A, what is the value of the constant K? Since in K normal A equal norm negative 2A, distribute the norm beside in each number or each vector inside it. K remains K. The norm A, the norm A. Norm negative 2, 2. What does it mean? Norm length. Length should to be positive. Norm negative 2, 2. Normal A, normal A. Divided normal A for both sides, and the constant is equal to Z2. So K is equal to the same one. Norm 2K A equal norm negative 3E. Distribute norm. Norm 2, 2. Norm K, norm K. Normal A, normal A. Norm negative 3, 3. Normal A. Normal A cancel the normal A. So 2. Normal K equals 3. So what is the value of normal K? 3 over 2. Normal K 3 over 2. So K itself may be positive or negative. So K will be positive or negative 3 over 2. The next one, A 6 root 2 and 3 pi over 4 represent the polar form for the vector A. 6 root 2 represents the magnitude and its direction 3 pi over 4, the direction of the vector with the positive direction of x-axis. Then when A equals 6 root 2 3 pi over 4, this is called the polar form. Change from polar form to algebraic form, Cartesian form. The norm cosine angle, norm sine angle. So 6 root 2 cosine 135. By using calculator, I think negative 6. 6 root 2 times sine 135. The result is, so we have changed the form of the vector from the polar form to the Cartesian form. The next one, number 11, the polar form of A equal negative 3J. When we write A is negative 3J, we can express the vector by using unit fundamental vectors. Change it into the algebraic form, there is no I. So 0, it's a projection, first projection x-axis. And the direction of J negative 3. So 0 and negative 3 represent the algebraic form or the Cartesian form for the vector A. Change from the Cartesian form into polar form. He asked you to do that. Number one, to get the norm of the vector. What does it mean, norm of the vector? Norm of vector A, we have known it as root x power 2 plus y power 2. 0 plus 9 in the simplest form 3. And to find the direction of the vector. How to get the direction of the vector? Tan theta equal y over x negative 3 over 0. Here we have known that when the tan is undefined in two cases, maybe theta is 90 or theta is 270. Ask yourself, when is sign negative, not in the first, maybe in the third or the fourth, then we can take 90, we take 270. But take care, when tan theta is undefined, we have two probabilities for the value of theta, either 90 or 270. When a sign is positive, so is 90. When a sign is negative, so theta in this case is 270. 270 is equal to 3 pi over 2. So we represent the vector A by using the polar form, ordered pair, and we have written in the first projection as its magnitude, and the second projection we put its direction. This is called the polar form for the vector A. Number 12. The polar form of A equal 5 root 3 and negative 5. Here, vector A, its norm is 10. How can we get? Root x power 2 plus y power 2 gives you 10. Shifted 10, y over x gives you its direction. So, shifted 10, negative 5 over 5 over root 5 root 3. 5 cancel the 5, negative 1 over root 3. We write it in the calculator by using calculator. Shifted 10 1 over root 3, not negative. Negative refers to the quadrant, which is the angle line. So, the answer was using calculator is 30. But ask yourself, the sign is negative and the cosine is positive. In which quadrant the sign is negative and same time the cosine is positive? In the fourth. To get the angle in the fourth, 360 minus your answer 30 gives you 330. This is the polar form for the vector A, which is equivalent to its Cartesian form as we give it. Number 13. 7a plus 5b equal 133. This is a given. Another given. He told you 3a minus b gives you negative 911. Two equation. Can we solve by omitting two equation to get the value of a? That's it. Number 2, question number 2 multiplied by 5. Why? To make negative b as negative 5b. And for the first equation 5b, when we adding positive 5 cancel the negative 5. Now we do it. Multiply the second equation by 5. 3a times 5, 15. b times 5, 5b. This is a negative, your sign. Negative 9 times 5, negative 45. 11 times 5, 55. Adding 1 and 3, the result is 22a equal 1 and negative 45, negative 44, 33 plus 55 equal 88. But what is the coefficient, or what is the number which is multiplied by a? 22. What is the value of a itself? Divided both sides by 22, or multiplied both sides by its multiplicative inverse 1 over 22. So in the simplest form, negative 44 over 22 equal negative 2. 88 divided 22 equal 4. What is the norm of vector A? Root x power 2 plus y power 2 in the simplest form gives you 2 root 5. Another one, number 14. L is a vector, 2 and negative 3. K is another vector, 3 and 1 minus x. He told me they are parallel. Two vectors parallel satisfies slope first equals slope second. How can we get this slope? Y over x. So negative 3 over 2 equals the slope of the second vector, 1 minus x over 3. Cross multiplication, or we separate the part 1 minus x in one side Negative 3 times 3 divided 2 gives you negative 4.5. Take negative x in the other side and change its sign. And repeat the process for the negative 4.5. So x equal 1 plus 4.5, 5.5. He told you what is the value of 2x. 2 multiplied by 5.5, it's double equal to 11. Number 15. We can say that vector A n on 1, vector B in a negative 4. He told you that they are perpendicular. For the second time, what does it mean perpendicular? Slope first times slope second equal negative 1. By another way, slope first equal change direction of the second slope or give you its reciprocal multiply by negative 1. So 1 over 2 equal 2 over 4. Cross multiplication, n times n power 2, 1 times 4 by taking the square root. So we have two values for the variable n is equal to positive or negative 2. A parallel to B, this is number 16. Take care. So when A equal negative 2 and 1 and the B can 3, get the slope of A 1 and negative 2, slope of B 3 over K, slope الأول equals slope second. So what is the value of K? 3 times negative 2, 3 times negative 2 divided 1 gives you negative 6. He gives you another one. A has a relation with C as A is perpendicular on C. Slope first times slope second equal negative 1. For the fourth time, slope first equal the reciprocal for the second and change its sign. So 1 over negative 2 equal m over 4. What does it mean m? 4 times 1 over negative 2, so m equal negative 2. We have got the values of k and m. So what is the value of k over m? Negative 6 over negative 2 gives you in the simplest form 3. Number 17. Number 17, the magnitude of A equal 10. This is the norm of the value A. And this direction 30 north of east. This is the main direction. North, south, east, west. The vector has a direction. And its direction 30 north of east. Take care. 30 takes east. So the angle which is made by the vector with the positive direction of x-axis is 30. So we can write 30 as pi over 6. Change the polar form into Cartesian form. Norm cosine الانجل 10 cosine 30. Norm sine angle 10 sine 30 in the simplest form 5 root 3 and 5. Change your answer here 5 root 3 and the positive 5, not negative 5. Number 18. Another one. A ship sails due to north. A ship sails due to north. Here the main or the principal direction of the ship is the origin. The ship sails due to north. Take care. How many kilometers? 10 root 3 kilometers. And then due to west by the same way. How many kilometers? 10 kilometers. So the ending point of the ship here. What is the displacement covered? The distance between the starting point to the ending point. We can get the displacement by using Pythagoras theorem. Root 10 power 2 plus 10 root 3 all power 2. I think the result is equal to 20. Take care. What is the direction? We can see that the opposite angle to a side in a right angle triangle have a length of the hypotenuse. Then this angle its measure is equal to 30. So what is the direction of the displacement? Makes an angle equal 30 plus 90 with the positive direction of x-axis. 30 plus 90 equal 120. So 120 can be represented by using a radian measure as 3 pi over 2. Number 19. If A equal k plus 3, normal A equals 3 root 5. How can we get the norm? روت الاكس باور 2 كي باور 2 بلس كي بلس 3 all باور 2 equal normal A. Normal A equals 3 root 5. This is the equation. By using squaring for both sides, so k power 2 plus k plus 3 all power 2, 3 root 5 power 2 gives you 45. So k power 2 expand the binomial, k power 2 9 square second, first time is second time is 2 6k, take negative 45 to the other side and change each sign. So k power 2 k power 2 2k power 2 6k, 9 minus 45 gives you negative 36. Divided 2, so k power 2 plus 3k minus 18 equals 0. This is a simple trinomial by using factorization. So k positive 6k minus 3 equals 0. So k equals 6 or 3. The question, give me one of the values of k, maybe 3 or 6. The result here 3 and here negative 6. Negative 6 and 3. So the result is 3. The last one. A equal 2 root 2 and pi over 4. This is a polar form for A. Change from the polar form to the Cartesian form. 2 root 2 cosine of 45, 2 root 2 sine of 45. The result 2 and 2. B 2 root 2 and 3 pi over 4. Then 2 root 2 cosine of 135, 2 root 2 sine of 135. The result negative 2 and 2. Add A and B. So 2 plus negative 2, 0. 2 and 2 equal 4. What is the equivalent form for the Cartesian 0 and 4 by using a polar form? A norm. Normal A plus B equal root x power 2 plus y power 2. 16 gives you 4. This is your norm. Number 2. What is the direction? Tan is theta. Y over x. 4 over 0 equal undefined. We have known that when tan theta is undefined, so theta, its measure is 90 degrees. So we can represent A plus B by using the polar form 4 and pi over 2. إن شاء الله يا رب يكون الدرس سهل بالنسبة لكم. طبعا ده الجزء الأول، قلت برضه أساعد الطالب بطريقة ما ممكن أذكره بالحاجات اللي هو مش واخد باله منها. تزورون إن شاء الله تباعا هننزل بقى الإجابات الأخرى مع الحلول النموذجية لباقي الواجب. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.